Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be reacting to
Germany. Interesting facts about Germany. Hopefully we learn something new.
Beer festivals and sausages,
the dog.
old castles and the Autobahn. In this video, let's talk about Germany. Germany has a population of 81 million and it is the largest economy in Europe.
How old is this video? Because last one we did was like 2016, all that. It's
I
like
2016 was the year.
be about to make a new video, because
Fourth largest by nominal GDP in the world. To many people around the world, the label made in Germany equals quality. Cash is key.
True. When you see made in Germany, I think
I
quality.
never seen anything made in
Right.
Germany.
Okay, yeah, here in the States it's not as popular, but back in Lithuania, you see made in Germany, you kind of think, we used to think, yeah, it was good quality.
Do they make the cars in Germany that are German?
Yeah. Because, German cars are always, good quality.
Mm.
Except for Volkswagen, I don't know about that.
Key in Germany. When eating out, visiting any store, or trying to pay for just about anything, don't be surprised if the response to your credit card is 9. Most
Guys, is it still like that, or was it 2016 and now things have changed? Because that's kind of interesting that people don't want to accept their cards.
Germans still settle in cash.
Because whereas we've seen, like in Brazil, for example, it's like they said everything is cards. Like you don't even see cash. They said the percentage of transaction that's card was like in the high 90s. I don't remember right now exactly, but it was an overwhelming number.
And rely on debit cards called EC, or electronic cash. Roughly 80% of all transactions in Germany are conducted in cash. In the US, it's less than 50. Germans work an average of 1,371 hours a year. Americans, for example, work 1,789 hours.
Why couldn't we do that per week? Why have we had to hit the number per
Yeah,
year?
I want to understand.
Yeah, like what I'm supposed to do with that now? Pull out
Do
my
the
calculator and do the math? What?
Do the math.
Almost everything closes at 7 p.m., and that includes most grocery stores, drugstores, and shopping malls. And if it's Sunday, you might as well stay at home.
That's so different
That's so
from other places in
interesting.
Europe, because I feel like nothing is started till 10.
That's so interesting. So, like, what?
Wow.
You finish work at 5 if you want to go grocery shopping? Like, traffic, everything, you really gotta, like, rush through
You
to
gotta
get your
hurry.
grocery shopping?
So, like,
till
what if
7?
you work and if you work during the day, because they put a lot of hours to work.
Well, right. So, they.
Shopping must be done in the weekend then.
I guess, yeah, weekend is shopping days.
Mm-hmm.
That's wild.
Nothing is open on Sunday.
Well,
Sundays in Germany
Sunday is like that a lot of Europe. There is nothing open.
really are holidays, which means nothing except for small kiosks and gas stations is open. Germans are not very religious. The Gallup organization polls show that 57% think that religion does not play an important part in their lives. In Germany, you will discover the glory of the bicycle. Once you start riding a bike, you can appreciate the extreme bike friendliness of European cities. Germany is dead serious about recycling. Just so you have an idea, Germany is #1 in the world when it comes to recycling.
That's cool, but we saw that. Remember when we did like about what do you think about Germans or something like that? About who? And somebody said, "Oh, the neighbor's looking if you're gonna put in the right bin, and they're gonna come like, So it makes sense."
When Germans look at a product's package, they unconsciously think to which garbage can it has to go to. Is this plastic? Is this metal? Separating the garbage in Germany is something that really is part of your everyday life. Which country do you think has the most solar panels today? The US? China? Italy? No, Germany.
That's interesting because it's not like that much sun there either. That's so interesting. Oh. Good for them. I like renewable energy.
The sun needs to be out for it to work?
Maybe not. Like, I think it probably generates more when the sun is out. I'm sure it generates a little bit when the sun is not there either, but I think like for it to fully generate it, like I think the sun does need to be out though. Yeah, but I like the recycling thing. Like it, when everybody does it, and like it's so common, it's easy to do it because like every item I'm sure has like a label which bin it goes to, so it makes it easy.
Here we have like one thing.
Yeah,
so
and that's
like,
what it kind of makes it hard a little bit.
Renewable energy sector is among the most innovative and successful worldwide. Germany's long-term shift to cleaner energy has made its economy the world's largest to rely so markedly on renewable energy. Free
That's
education.
cool. No, I like I really do like the renewable energy because it's thinking about future. You know, I like that.
Everybody, including universities and including foreign students.
Here,
Germany's a great place.
It's a bit tricky because if you buy a house with those panels on it, for some reason
They do give credit.
They
They encourage. They are encouraging that now, especially here in
Yeah.
Florida. They do give. I think they even give you for free. Like they do want you to. They are definitely encouraging it, but it's just not as common. But yeah, if you buy a house here, we definitely putting solar in. I'm all for solar, especially here. Sun all the time. Why not?
Place to pursue a research career. Germany has 105 Nobel Prize winners. So if you're interested in science and technology, Germany is a good destination for you. After the United States, it is the second most popular migration destination in the world.
Is it?
20%.
Yeah, in Europe, a lot of people like, especially with the refugees and everything.
Yeah,
a lot of people go
But
to
why
Germany.
Germany?
Strong
me-
economy,
Oh.
opportunities,
I
work.
guess. Oh, okay.
That's the reason why immigrants come to the States for work too.
Percent of people with immigrant background, 3 million of which Turkish, 1.5 million Polish, and 1.2 million Russian,
I would like to visit Germany.
which is not surprising. An average salary of 45,000 euro provides a comfortable lifestyle.
That's pretty good.
People here rent rather than buy. Home ownership rate is just about 43%.
Wow.
Why? The answer
Why? Well, wait.
seems to be that Germans keep renting because rental housing is kind of nice and affordable. Public transportation is excellent.
Like that. I don't know why.
Because like the way we see it is like you rent until you're able to save up to buy. Like the goal is kind of to buy at the end of the day because you want to have something to leave for your kids, your kids' kids. Like after you pass. So if you always rent, I mean, I don't know. I see renting as a benefit when you travel a lot.
So who owns the property?
Companies, I guess. I don't know. Because when you travel a lot and you don't stay a lot in one place, the renting makes sense. But when you like kind of stay in one place, I don't know, because then you can't really make the place yours when you're renting.
Because I understand Germans are quite practical, so there must be a practical reason why to rent. But this video is 2016. I don't know if things have changed.
It's a little older, but I like the videos. A lot of new information.
It is very practical to live in any large German city without owning a car. Most stops have an electronic timetable with exact arrival times, and it's very convenient. German taxis are cream-colored with a black and yellow taxi sign on the roof. In the birthplace of the luxury sedan, it should be no surprise that the bulk of the taxi fleet is comprised of sleek and plush Mercedes and Audis. When it comes to style and clothing, Germans tend to dress in
Okay, yeah. So you see TK Maxx. TJ Maxx is Europe and is TK Maxx.
Oh,
In
I wonder
service
what's
matter.
the differences.
Like
There's
different
differences.
sub-label, different label.
Germans are a little socially reserved. Small talk isn't really done much in Germany. Smiling too tends to be met with a puzzled and suspicious look rather than a reciprocated smile back. Germans don't smile unless there is a clear reason to.
That's
Don't be
that would
surprised
hard
if your
for
whip
me.
Good for me. I don't smile. So.
did not smile at you. But you can't really say they're not friendly because if you ask Germans for something, they'll be glad to help you. The Autobahn is the pinnacle of the German driving experience, perhaps the ultimate in driving altogether. Virtually all the world's serious drivers have heard of it and wanted to take their shot at conquering
I would
it.
be on the
German
right
cars
mostly.
are known for their precise engineering. The Autobahn completes the driving equation. More than 50% of the Autobahn has no speed limit. You heard it right. No speed limit.
I believe you guys in the comments says 70% that no speed limit and the 30% with speed limits. I think, if I remember correctly.
Automotive industry in Germany is regarded as one of the most competitive and innovative in the world, and it is the fourth largest by production. Did you know that Volkswagen Group sells passenger cars under the Audi, Bentley, Bugatti, Lamborghini, Porsche, and many other brands. And BMW produces mini cars and serves as the parent company of Rolls-Royce motor cars. A lot of people think about beer when they think about Germany. And they're right, of course. In total, there are approximately 1,300 breweries in Germany producing over 5,000 brands of beer. There are lots of rules in Germany, but
in my life,
you can drink.
I don't know if I could tell you I had a beer. I don't know if I have one.
I think you have.
I have.
I think so. I've given you the try, I think.
No, remember.
Beer anywhere. And in Bavaria, it is okay to have a glass of beer during lunch break.
Which one?
But of course, it will
I think the one with lemon. Because that one tastes good.
depend on the company you're working for. Every German eats an average of 53 kilograms of bread per year. No wonder, since there is such a big selection to choose from.
Yes.
Germany is the nation with the biggest variety of bread in the world.
Now this is interesting. I would not think of Germany as a bread country.
Yeah. Who would you think of bread? France?
Lithuania, of course.
Oh, Lithuania.
We do have a lot of bread. Maybe I wouldn't think of like maybe France. Maybe more the croissants, the baguettes, whatever. I wouldn't think of Germany, but that's an interesting fact.
Sausages are outstanding. Bratwurst, Currywurst, Leibelkäse are all very tasty. Germany is so into sausage meat that it has some types of sausage you might not be able to handle. Blutwurst, anyone? That's blood sausage, and it's genuinely made from congealed animal blood. Soccer in Germany, like in most European countries, the #1 attended and practiced sport. If you're thinking about going to a sauna in Germany, you might want to know that it is common for both women and men to be naked in front of each other. Yes, this is how it works here. Germans love rules, organization, and structure. They have an abundance of laws regulating all aspects of life. For example, no loud music or noise after 10 p.m. or they will call the cops.
But I feel like that's the same here, no?
Yeah,
like,
they have a time.
Yeah, that's just common sense. Yeah, after a certain time period, you can't do that.
I think here maybe a little bit later, but
I think it's 11, but same idea.
Living in Germany is a traveler's dream. Being right in the middle of Europe provides you with the opportunity to travel almost anywhere.
I'm in the middle of Europe. I'm in the middle. No, I'm in the middle. No, I'm in the middle. Who's in the middle?
In the blink of an eye. Austria, Switzerland, Poland, France, and many more great destinations. Germans love any excuse to throw a party. Wine harvesting season started? Wine festivals. Anniversary of a castle being refurbished? Renaming of a street? There's a festival for everything under the sun here. The biggest, of course, is Oktoberfest, one giant celebration of beer. Germans are really active. The amount of activities, especially during spring and summertime, is definitely a huge plus. There are carnivals, museum nights, fun fairs, festivals, outdoor cinemas, and so much more. For every weekend, you can find something to do. Sometimes customer service in Germany gets a pretty bad rap. The check doesn't come in restaurants unless you specifically ask for it.
I think that's the European thing, because we see that in a lot of countries they say, like, oh, you have to request the check because otherwise they're going to just let you sit and chill.
It takes a lot of time for the waiter to notice you, and some store clerks act as if they don't care. Don't get the wrong impression. They're just doing it a different way. They're just trying to be professional.
Yeah, I would say the servers in Europe, on my experience, are not as friendly as here. Like, because here's like they're super chatty, like, no, just that it feels like they're doing their job, they go, they do their job, and that's it. Here is like they're chatty and...
for example, I go and then I want to order something. They come up to me and
they do, but they won't do like all the chit chat.
So they don't say, hello, how are you?
I'm sure they would say hello, not how are you.
What would you like?
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, but I'm just saying they don't do the chit chat,
like if I say, what would you recommend? They say.
I don't. You see, that's more like an American thing. I don't know if I'm sure they will tell you what they think, but I don't really know like people be asking like that in Europe. What would recommend,
Public nudity. When I'm saying public nudity, I'm talking about the people who get naked.
But I think that's because of like the tip culture here, because here is like you gotta work for your tips. In Europe, like it's not like that much based on tips. So it's not, you're not like milking the people trying to like be fake nice to them, to earn the tip.
In the public parks and sunbathing, you might stumble across a naked man or woman laying on the back and embracing the sun. And no, they're not some hot girls that you might imagine. In the middle of the park where kids are playing football, teenagers are secretly smoking, and adults are running and walking their dogs, how is this kind of environment makes you want to get naked in the first place?
That's interesting.
And this brings us to the end of my story about Germany. And if you know more facts about Germany...
Guys, of course, let us know your thoughts. If you could like, comment, and subscribe. Join the Discord. And as always, share as much kindness as possible. Bye.